All right, we are continuing on in the UEFA World Cup qualifiers now, Group C. And this is interesting because it'll actually be the loser of Portugal, Denmark in
Mm.
this group. Greece, Scotland, Belarus. So, Rahi, my friend, who is losing between Portugal and Denmark?
I think Denmark. I
Yes.
think Denmark's losing this game. I think Portugal has established themselves as a very, very formidable team. They're finding new heights. I think with this manager, I think they look very good. Roberto Martinez has them playing very well.
Yeah.
Look, I'm scared of this team, and they don't need Ronaldo anymore, right? I mean, they don't need him.
Yeah, they don't, but he's definitely there. He's there and thriving and all that kind of stuff. So, okay, so let's say it's Denmark, Greece, Scotland, Belarus.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting group that we got going on here. And of course, we got to say, how is the group as a whole? Which gets to our segment, my friend. You know what our segment?
Yes, I know. The group of life or the group of death.
Okay, what do you think?
This is hard because on the one hand, you might say, look, if it's Denmark, you don't have a formidable favorite in the group. But I go back to I think the group of death means it's a competitive group. This is a very competitive group.
Yes.
So I'm going to go with closer to group of death than group of life.
And I am in agreement. It is closer to the group of death, just like Group B. It is also a very tight group in terms of parity, assuming it's Denmark, Greece, Scotland, and Belarus, right? So,
Yeah.
so, who are the top players to watch in this group now, based on that?
This is a player that I think has recently found his form because he realized that his heart was in Italy. Once he arrived in Italy, he's gone from being a castaway, a someone who doesn't have the talent we thought he did, to the Scottish Zinedine Zidane. Who am I talking about?
You are talking about the person that everyone out there was making fun of you for claiming his closeness to Zidane in terms of how he's playing, Mr. Scott McTominay.
Scott McTominay looks very good right now, my friend.
Because I saw you got
Very
roasted
good.
in the comments for those comments of yours, but you're sticking by it.
I'm sticking with it, man. He looks good. The boy looks good.
He does look good. I will give you that. Look, there's so many top Danish players that we could talk about. They're still all there, right? Of course, you know, the Christian Eriksen's kind of had a rebirth. I mean, just think about how far this guy has come, right?
Yeah,
From
it's
where
incredible. Honestly,
it's really incredible story. And then, you know, we always praise the midfielders. You know, we've seen they always have guys who step up their game and when the tournament comes, you know, Norgard, you know, you have your guys up front. I'd say we still haven't seen probably the best of Højlund, right? Like we're still waiting for his
but he's
spark.
that kind. Højlund's that kind of player who can change a game. He has that sort of X factor thing inside him.
Yes. And then Greece had a huge victory in the Nations League over England, right? So you can't sleep on them. But I think the question to ask now is we get into,
he's playing well.
He 100%, right? You know, and so that comes to the predictions, which is a lot tougher, I think, for this group if it ends up being Denmark in this group versus Portugal. So let's assume it is, and let's say that it is Denmark. Who wins the group? We'll go into our write-in segment now, and let's see who we got.
Tough.
This is hard, actually.
It's tough.
All right. Okay. My terrible handwriting, but let's see. Here's the reveal. 1, 2, 3. Who you got? Ooh. Oh, we got Denmark. We both have Denmark. Nice.
We both have Denmark, really.
Both have Denmark, yeah. I gotta say, I really want Scotland to do it. I've been waiting for Scotland, you know, ever since the whole many heartbreaks that are so close, you know, like some close games. And I just want to see the Tartan Army there. But this team has let me down too many times and I can't pick them based on that.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. These teams, I just don't trust anyone like I trust the Danes. The Danes are a team that you trust to get big results and you trust them to get through a group like this. The Greeks, they've had moments. They have players that are playing well at the moment. Not their best moment in history for the Greeks. And then the Scots, like again, player for player, a very interesting and talented team. But you just don't trust them in big moments. You really don't. But I do want them to be in the World Cup. I want those fans to be in the US. I mean, I was at the Euros, incredible fan support. They're just so fun to be around. I do hope they qualify, but not winning this group, I don't think.
I know, and so many, you're waiting for the team to make it. They had a good win, right, in the Nations League against Croatia, and you're just hoping, can they take that next step? But I just don't see it getting done. In agreement with you. So if all you out there, what do you guys think about Group C? Let us know your comments, and we will continue down the path of figuring out who is going to make it to the World Cup from Europe.
Yeah, we're writing it in stone.
Yes, writing in stone.